Good morning. Hey, welcome me back. It's been a while. I know John from GPAC, your number one drywall recruiter in the entire country. But we don't just do drywall. We call ourselves specialty contracting. A few years back, we started with painting. We're working with flooring companies as well, specifically concrete epoxy flooring. Our team works with industrial coatings as well. And the reason I say that is because there are some hot jobs out there in all of these industries for sure. So I just want to start out by saying if you're right now, if you are a person with a background that sounds like this in any of the industries mentioned, if you're a project manager, if you are a estimator, as a project manager that you're managing projects up and above $1 million. As a senior project manager, you're managing projects up and above $5 million. As an estimator, you're using on-screen takeoff and quick bid to do your takeoffs, and you're doing projects anywhere above $1 million, whether it's in the drywall industry, the painting industry, the industrial coatings industry, or the flooring industry. We've got jobs in every major metropolitan area that will fascinate you. Now, if you're sitting in a job right now and the compensation is not right, your bonus is not right, if the location is not right. Talked to somebody the other day whose commute was 3 hours each way, 6 hours spent in a vehicle. 6 hours spent in a vehicle. Imagine that. Now, many of you are doing 1 hour each way. Yeah, even 2 hours spent in a vehicle seems a little bit silly to me. So if the location is not correct, or if you want to relocate, I've got plenty of jobs where you can absolutely positively relocate. If your benefits are not right. Now, I know that might go into compensation, but if you don't have the right health insurance benefits or the right vision benefits or disability, life insurance, whatever, the right kind of benefits, if you don't have those, that's also another great reason to look for a job. But here's the number one reason people leave is culture. If the culture is not a right fit, if you're in the wrong seat, in other words, if you're an estimator and they've got you doing project management, or if you're an estimator that likes to just estimate and doesn't like to do sales, and you're being forced to kind of do sales, you're not allowed to just do your takeoffs in the back room. That's a great job. That's a great time to look for a job. If you're not in that right perfect fit, there's no reason to spend 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, 10 hours a day in a job that's not the right fit for you. But what if you're maybe another thing about the culture is that you're not with the right team. You feel like you're isolated, or you feel like you're carrying the whole load of the team. Whatever it is within the culture, you just don't get along with your manager, or you don't get along with your boss. Maybe you've had an argument. Maybe they didn't pay you your bonus that they promised you. Whatever it is, if they broke those promises, there's lots of reasons to look for work. A lot of people are leaving now because their work-life balance really sucks. We talked about that person driving 3 hours each way to work. A lot of people consider leaving because of that. Their work-life balance isn't there. This is one of the sources of the Great Resignation, is they can't be themselves at their job, that they're losing themselves in their work. And people are finally getting up and walking away from that job. So that's what I do. I recruit. I'm looking for people. I place professionals in the specialty contracting industry. I specialize in drywall, paint, in industrial coatings, as well as floor coatings, epoxy concrete restoration. I focus on all these different industries, but my real niche, my real love is the drywall industry, and I want to start there. Hot jobs. I've got 2 senior PM roles, and they're on different coasts. The first one I want to talk to you about today is a senior PM role that I just became aware of in, I won't say in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but I will say as we call it, the suburbs. So it's outside of the kind of the beltway, quote unquote, the interstate that goes around Philadelphia. It's on the west. It's on the west side. I'm working with a company there. It's a phenomenal company. Great family-oriented company. I've placed many people there. Of late, I've placed some higher up leaders there. And I'm going to tell you that this culture at this company is fantastic. The compensation is there, the bonuses are there, the benefits are there, the ability to grow, the ability to be promoted. A nice career path is open at this company. They're looking for a senior estimator. Their senior estimator is moving on. They're looking for somebody that can manage anywhere from $10 million to $15 million of work at one time, oversee 2 other project managers and a project engineer, develop those people as well. This is a phenomenal job. I want to tell you that if you're in that Philadelphia market, that Delaware market, that New Jersey, Cherry Hill area market, this is a phenomenal position that you can talk to me about confidentially. My number is 605-277-3729. It's there below. Write it down. The other senior project manager position is on the other coast. It's in Fremont, California, Milpitas area. It's a phenomenal, again, a phenomenal company. I've worked with this company for 4 years. They are a great company and they are a growing company. They've got way more work. And again, it's another situation where we've got a project manager that's a senior level project manager that is retiring in June. Now this person's out the door, literally out the door in June. So what we're looking for is a project manager that's competent, that's got a few years in the business, some good stuff under his belt, some good projects under his or her belt, and is ready to take over and manage a team of drywall, a team in drywall in project management. Again, this company is in Concord. I forgot to mention that this is a full-time in-office position, as is the one out in Philadelphia, full-time in-office position. However, in Philadelphia, there's a little bit more flexibility if you're coming from a distance to work remotely 1 day per week. These jobs all allow one form or another of remote work, but this job in particular in Fremont, it's important that this person's in the office on a daily basis because they are looked to again bring along younger project managers, people that are less in the industry that are less able to, obviously they need supervision, they need training, they need mentorship. This senior project manager position, this is another company that really grows people from the inside. And this senior project manager, they were shocked to find out and to discover that this person was going to retire. He has given them until June. He wants to bring the next person along and kind of help them out. Phenomenal culture here. This is a very great culture. I don't tell lies about these things. This is not the biggest drywall company out there. It's not the smallest drywall company out there. It's about a mid-sized drywall company with a real family feel, a ownership group that is passionate and young and looking to grow. Give me a call about that one, 605-277-3729. Let's have a confidential conversation. We're looking for someone that is a project manager, has been a project manager for a few years, 4 or 5 years, has some pretty cool projects underneath their belt, and they want to grow. They're stuck in, maybe you work for a Cal Drywall I can name a few of those drywall companies out there. Some of the larger, huge drywall companies that are out there. You're working for them right now. Your career progression is stuck, stymied, or whatever, because they are such a large company that there's just too many people at the top. You might be in that company, and you might say, hey, I'll never grow past this project management level for 10 more years or for however many more years. If you want that career progression and you believe that you are qualified, give me a call, 605-277-3729. Hey, there's nothing dangerous about a conversation. We can keep it confidential. So those are two huge jobs right there that are brand new that we're looking to fill. I've got a senior level estimator down in San Bernardino, California. Same thing, on-screen takeoff, quick bid, jobs of over $1 million for a union contractor. They're looking for this guy to come in, or this gal, again, I'm sorry, this person to come in for to take over the estimating responsibilities from the owner. Owner currently is taking over estimating responsibilities due to the nature of their current estimators. They're not very qualified. They've not been estimating for a long time, and they need someone to come in as more of a senior level estimator. We're looking for people that are passionate about drywall, metal stud framing, about growing a business. That estimator is going to be very, very well compensated. Fantastic benefits, fantastic vacation, paid time off, etc. Give me a call if you're an estimator, drywall estimator. If you're in the San Bernardino area, give me a call. It's a phenomenal opportunity. In Los Angeles County, near Orange County, got another project management job. We're looking for someone that's in a big union shop right now. One of these larger union shops that's down there in Southern California. A project manager, again, that's looking to grow, that's looking for career trajectory. Phenomenal company, great company. They've got the compensation is there, the work-life balance is there, the pay time off, the leave is there for your work-life balance. They're the type of company that, if you come in, you get your job done, everything's cool, everything's locked up. They're not going to ask any questions when you leave a little bit early, maybe to go golfing or maybe to go watch your kids play sports, whatever. But they're looking for a project manager with large project experience, in that $5 to $10 million range. That's their wheelhouse. They're looking for that project manager right now in Los Angeles. Denver, Colorado, looking for a hybrid PM estimator in Denver, Colorado. This person can have 2 years, 3 years worth of experience in drywall, metal stud framing. They do a lot of healthcare work, etc. Very, very cool company in the foothills of Colorado, of Denver, Colorado, on the west side of the city. Extremely cool young company that's growing and expanding right now. They desperately are in need of a project manager to oversee a couple of healthcare jobs. This is really urgent that this person is a plug and play project manager. This person eats what they kill. So it's estimating, it's selling the job, it's it's managing the job, and then going on and doing it again. And you are paid a nice salary, but also your bonus is based upon your ability to run your own projects from start to finish, from pre-construction to estimating to bidding to winning the job to managing the job and closing the job. You are it all from soup to nuts. And this company is long established, has a long established clientele. So you have no worries. You have no worries about that. Exciting things happening right now in the industry, in the drywall metal stud framing industry. Literally, if you live in any major metropolitan area, I don't care where it is. I mean, I can start from the Northeast. I can go all the way down the East Coast. And then I can come west, and I can tell you that in Manchester, New Hampshire, Boston, Massachusetts, and the surrounding areas, in Hartford, Connecticut, surrounding areas, New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, even Allentown, even Reading, Pennsylvania. I can go on down the line. Baltimore, Washington, D.C. I've got jobs all around and in Washington, D.C., both for project managers and estimators. Go on down the coast, South Carolina, looking for a project manager, looking for a general manager, or an operations manager. North Carolina, looking for project managers and estimators. Charlotte, Raleigh, Durham, looking for those guys. Charleston, South Carolina, looking for a PM, high level PM, still looking. Going all the way down to Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, looking for project managers, multiple companies needing project managers. I'm looking down in Florida. I'm looking in Orlando. I'm looking between Orlando and Tampa. I'm looking in Tampa. I'm looking down in Fort Myers, Florida. I'm looking in the Boca Raton area. I've got multiple jobs. Jacksonville, Florida. I've got a job opening there as well. I've got jobs in Tennessee. I've got jobs in Kentucky. I can keep on going. Literally, if you are in a city, near a city that and you have drywall, metal stud framing experience, and you're looking to make a change, on-screen takeoff, quick bid, drywall, metal stud framing, acoustical ceilings, interiors, exteriors, EIFS, stucco, any of those type of positions. Waterproofing, we've got a company out in the Georgia market that's always looking for good, solid waterproofing candidates. Arizona, Colorado, any of these places. Listen, I told you about these jobs in California, but if you want to escape from California, I'm your man. I've got a huge senior estimator and senior project manager or project executive in Denver, Colorado, for a huge company, and they are looking for relocators because they really are looking for some fresh faces with big project experience, big supervisory experience. Huge company, a fantastic company, an employee-owned company. If you're interested whatsoever in making a change and you're wanting to relocate, if you're wanting to escape from California, and I don't blame you, and I can say that because I'm from California originally. I love the state, but I escaped from California myself many years ago. So if you want to escape from California, I've got relocating positions. Now, I want to tell you about one more position in the industrial coatings realm. And this is really, really important. This is, again, this is a high-level operations position. Someone that's got experience managing a team, an operations team, overseeing project managers, estimators, superintendents, foremen. You're overseeing the office. You're overseeing the field. This is a chief operations officer in New Jersey. Okay, they're looking for relocators. They don't want anybody from New Jersey. They don't want anybody from New York. They want someone that's an expert in the field of industrial coatings bridges, industrial coatings wastewater plants, and water plants and wastewater plants, and commercial painting. Someone that's overseen this type of company from the project managers to the estimators on down the line, responsible for P&L, responsible for hiring, responsible for firing, responsible for vendor relationships, responsible for contractor relationships. This is an all-inclusive company, family-owned company, been there for decades, and is looking to find a qualified operations officer. Now, if you are interested, if you have any questions or whatever, and by the way, relocators are welcomed in that job. Relocators, you can come from any place in the country. Shoot, you can come from Alaska, you can come from Hawaii, and don't let anybody fool you. New Jersey is a beautiful place. New Jersey. Yes, we think about the cities, we think about the blight, the urban blight and everything. New Jersey is a beautiful place. There are beautiful places to live in New Jersey. And believe me, the compensation, the work-life balance, everything that goes into this fantastic job, it's all there. You're going to want to go. Now, listen, I've gone on long enough here, 605-277-3729. My name is John Chisholm. If you are in the specialty contracting industry, if you are a project manager, estimator, operations, chief operations officer, I recruit CEOs all the way down to superintendents in the specialty contracting industry. I really don't do much with foremen. I really don't do much with laborers. If you're one of those, don't I mean, you can call me, we can have a conversation. You're valuable as well. You're the ones that do the work. I don't really don't operate in those spheres though. I operate superintendents, project managers, project engineers, estimators, operations officers, CEOs, presidents, division leaders, division managers. Got some fantastic paint opportunities out on the coast as well, in the Bay Area, where I'm looking for a division manager. Phenomenal opportunity. I've got opportunities all over this land. Right now, I've got over 40 open jobs that are extremely urgent. In other words, they want to hire somebody within the next 2 weeks. So if you are out there, if you are interested, if you just want to dip your toe in the water, if you want to check out what's out there, give me a call, John Chisholm, 605-277-3729, or my email address, john.chisholm@gogpac.com. Send me your resume, set up an appointment. I'll be more than happy to review it with you and let you know about the opportunities that are in your area. So for today, that's it. Hot jobs. John Chisholm, 605-277-3729. GPAC, the #1 specialty contracting recruiter in the country. If you want a new job, we are the people to call. John Chisholm, 605-277-3729. Have a great day.